It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in Minecraft. We're going to be back streaming on the Yeet server, and we're going to be on Minecraft for about the next week as I edit my next City Skylines video.
Hello, Fredlings. That was Zach Daily Games. We are back here in Minecraft. He was not wrong, and we are playing on FredCraft Season 2, Episode 27, and we are going to be... Oh, Zach just missed it! He just missed it! No way! He just missed the intro. He just missed the intro. Oh, my goodness. But today we are back playing some Minecraft here on FredCraft Season 2. Copyright claim. Stop! No, stop. Okay, so he saw it. Okay, he saw it. Okay. But go check out Zach. He'll be streaming on the Yeet Realm. I didn't realize he was on the Yeet Realm. The Yeet Realm ones I need to catch up on. Those are beautiful. If you have not seen, he's been working on his beautiful palace. The best palace I've literally ever seen. Didn't know he could create something like that. Didn't even know something could be created like that. We have our Shasta root beer here, and I'm shaking, by the way. And today we are going to go through and we're going to knock out all of this glass, get some more fishies, and we're going to do some other little prep stuff. So I hope you guys are having some fun time. We're going to go get sand instant. Let's pay our tax because Meep's here. He's the pulled pork emperor or ambassador. Like, he's like most definitely our ambassador. Good night, Janko. Thanks for coming out. I can only watch a few minutes now and maybe later after I get up the road. Yeah, for some reason, man, I took a nap before today's live stream again. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I just have not been feeling it like the last couple of days. I've told you guys about the trauma with the hot dog. I'll talk about it again. When people talk about like they legit have trauma for like real things that are really like actually traumatizing to them and they don't want to talk about it and they get physically ill and stuff like that, I completely understand. I will go through the story again. So on Monday, I worked an event for a company that I'm working for, and they had all these high school teams in. Here's our payments for taxes, and I think he's going to want some netherite as well. Hopefully he doesn't say anything, Mr. Governor Loin. But there was 2 hot dogs in the plates for the free food that we get for working the thing. I had the hot dogs, got me sick. I didn't throw up or anything. Sorry if I'm giving too many details here on the stream, but they were so bad. The worst hot dogs I ever had in my entire life. They were not Nathan's. Nathan's are pretty bad, but Nathan's boiled are pretty bad. My dad gave me those a while ago, and he said they're the bad ones, they're the cheap ones. I'm absolutely traumatized, and now I can never eat those hot dogs ever again, whatever these were. Well, not Nathan's. Nathan's, I guess, are fine, even the bad ones. But, yeah, they were so bad. They were absolutely terrible, these hot dogs that I had. And I physically get ill when I talk about them. Okay, so if you missed the last stream, we made an aquarium down here. Mr. What's his name? Jesty Realm said that the fish would clump together no matter what, so there's no point in sorting them out. He was absolutely correct. We're going to change this to haste 2 so we can get rid of this glass a lot easier. I hope that works this way. And I should also try to install Optifine at some point. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab all the glass that we have, which isn't really a lot. You think this is a lot of glass here. We have 2 stacks cooking too, but we're going to need more than that. And apparently Silk Speed Haste 2 does not work on glass that I thought. So this is going to just take forever, unfortunately. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I can hello funny hello copyright claim. Is that the copyright claim or a copyright strike? Oh no, claim. Hopefully it's just a claim. I'll just edit it out. Moshe, hey Moshe, Meep is God. You should use Silk Touch to pick up the glass. Oh yeah, we are most definitely doing that. Did he say messes? Yeah, taxes. Okay. No. And I think Governor Loin is going to want to cut of that netherite. No one has told him about that netherite yet, so hopefully we keep it that way, y'all, because I really am not trying to pay any of that netherite. All right, so I don't know how much this is, but hopefully this is enough to fill this in. And once we get Optifine reinstalled, this will look like 10 times better, like a million gajillion times better. Because right now, it looks very old-fashioned Minecraft, and I don't like the lines coming down the middle. Obviously, that's the only thing we can... I mean, we can't really mess with this, but... Yeah. Also, today... I got a haircut. It's so weird talking without the microphone, by the way. I got a haircut. I trimmed up my beard. So hopefully it's not too bad. We got that done. Also, you can hear my parents talking in the background. Pretty legit. Yeah, that's really been the highlight of the day. I worked out the easiest workout I've ever done in my entire life. It wasn't even a workout. I did 8 curls with 30 pounds, and I said, I'm tired, and I'm done, and I quit. And that's what the quitters mantra, right? I could have done more. I always do more. I just didn't want to do more, and I don't know why. I mean, for the past couple of days, I've been just taking naps. I just have not been feeling the greatest. I mean, I haven't really been feeling the greatest for the last month. I've been to the doctors. I've been to a lot of things. I mean... Overall, I'm fine, but like mentally, I'm like just off. I don't understand why. And I forgot I'm not showing you the screen. Right, there we go. Yeah. But that's been pretty much it. I mean, nothing super crazy. Hey, yo, Minnie! How are you doing? But Grandpa, I'm tired. Well, that's too dang bad. All right. Also, I did say at some point, I thought I said August, and it's already August 11th. Oh, you know what I forgot to say is because the History Channel has a Patreon page. That's the reason why that video did not come out on August 3rd, because I took it off of auto upload because I wanted people that are on the Patreon page to get some sort of exclusive content if they did subscribe. I'm not doing that for the quicks because the quicks were supposed to come out on the days that they were set, and there's been 2 quicks in the entirety of the 12 of them that are scheduled that have came out, or 2 that did not come out on time on the day of. And it doesn't really matter when they come out, I guess, in theory, in hindsight, but I kind of like them coming out on the exact day that I have them like scheduled. Like, obviously, August 3rd, if you haven't seen the quick, it's only a minute long, is a day when Christopher Columbus set sail to find the New World. I also saw a TikTok earlier today with Christopher Columbus. It was actually only 4 years after the first explorer, Diaz, I think is how his name is pronounced, that he went around Africa to get to India. So it was only 4 years after that, then they decided to go across. And everyone in the entirety of the world knew the Earth was round and how round it was. But Christopher Columbus, for some reason, thought the Earth was shaped as a pear. I'm going off the Trust Me Bro source, so I'm not. This is not cited because this guy had no citation. That's the worst thing about history videos. That's why I try to make my history videos as unbiased and factual as possible, because I'm literally going off the TikTok Trust Me Bro source. Goodness me. And I'm telling you guys everything like that's a factual statement. I actually have no idea. But according to this guy, he says that it was only 4 years after. And I don't know how realistic that was. There's a lot more stuff I want to go down. But for the future of that Claude's history course, I'm going to try to focus on European and American history, because most of that's in English. I'm going to try to stay away from Middle European and Asian, and the reason why is because I really don't know a lot about Asian culture, and that's not saying that I don't want to learn, but I am not at the capable point of that current time or within the next 2 or 3 years to tell you everything about like the the Chin Dynasty and all those guys and girls. Like, I have no capability of doing that. So, Liam, thank you so much for coming out to stream. Hopefully, I can see you a little bit later. We'll be streaming until Zach Daily Game streams at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, which I think is also 9, or no, it would be 8 for him, or 7? Because he's back 1 or 2 time zones. I always get that confused. But it'll be 9 o'clock Central Standard Time when he streams. So Joe, check him out if you don't see me. Also, there's pillagers on the outside. I'm really not trying to do a pillager raid right now. I'm really never trying to do a pillager raid. Those guys are a little bit too hard, and I just am not in the mood to do that right now. All right, so we're actually officially out of glass, or clear glass. But we can grab the rest of our blockies here. Yeet. And we paid our taxes, okay? For some reason, I forgot that I did that. Bloop. Perfect. All right, so what we need to do is we need to go get some sand. So let's go get some sand, y'all. And we will be right back. And haste 2 does not work at all, so we're just going to have to skip on that. I'm doing pretty good. Just finished a stream, and I figured I'd hop on and say, hey, while I grab some food. Minnie, what are we eating today? Today, I had a hamburger. That's been pretty much it. Probably should have ate before the live stream, but just, you know, have not been really feeling the greatest. I guess right now my stomach kind of hurts, but it's not, like, super bad, and I don't understand why. Maybe it's the hot dog trauma. I'm going to say that for the rest of my life, by the way. You're get used to it, guys. Until I'm not hot dog trauma, and then I'll be complaining about. Remember when back in August 11th and 10th I was telling everyone about my hot dog trauma? I do actually have some glass here. Not enough glass, but I do have some glass. I thought I had... yeah, there's actually a bunch of sand just chilling in here. Where are my buckets? I thought I had buckets in here. Maybe I finessed all those buckets at some point to make... I probably took those buckets somewhere, and I can't even remember where. But there is sand in here. There's actually quite a lot of sand in here. I might have one in my ender chest inside of my redstone box. I do. Sweet. And I thought there was a lava pool, like, just right over here. There is! It's still here! Okay, well, this is not ideal, but... we're going to just kind of run back and forth, fill these up, and then we'll get 400 blocks of sand turned into glass when we're done. And that's probably not enough to finish this up, but it's a good enough start to get this going. So we got some in there. This is netherrack. I don't really want to sort netherrack at all. I just want to do sand. So I just need to grab those buckets back real quick. I should probably throw the sand into the other chest, honestly. Because I still don't know what I'm going to do with the nether bricks. I've been just crafting them up because I feel like at one point in our series that I might use them. And honestly, maybe I should use something like that in our nether highway. Our nether highway is the only place in our world where we can actually do something different than... that doesn't need to be, like, historically, like accurate. So I kind of thinking, like, sort of like what we did with our nether highway last time, where we made it like that super cool little, like, space vibe thing. I would like to do something like that again, but this time with, like, those, like, I'm thinking of Lil Nas's holiday song, where they're kind of like in that futuristic New York City or whatever, with all those ads all over the place. By the way, that video was completely sold out for ads. It was a Jeep. Wasn't it a Jeep, right? Or was it a Chevy Camaro? I can't even remember. I think it was a Jeep. It was like a Jeep and like some other car. Maybe it was another brand. That's, I think, do Chevrolets make Jeeps? I can't remember. I remember that. And then there was like a PS5 ad, like in the middle of it. And then there was like another ad. Like, if I was I understand. I get it. We all need the money. But goodness me, especially for like something like that. I don't know. Also, Claude is also selling ad slots on Claude's History course. So, I mean, But that's not in the video itself. It's just like a spot of the video. It's not like we're hiding Easter eggs in here for Jeeps. You know? I don't know. I never worked at that. I don't know. I just wouldn't want like that in my thing. I don't know. They might have gave him a lot of money. I don't know. Catch you later, Liam. I love how the blocks, when you break them, make it so easy to see through the eater. Probably just gonna go get some ramen or something simple. Ooh, pulled pork empire nether expansion. Colonize the nether. I didn't even think about that at all. I thought the nether was a completely different universe, but honestly, it's not actually a bad idea. Speaking of that, I think Governor Loin, by the way, I think Governor Loin is going to make a comment here within the next 5 minutes. So if you, for some reason, see it close to Claude's face for a little bit, I think you're probably going to see a comment from Governor Loin at some point within the next 5-10 minutes. So stick around for that. All right. Well, while we have our sand grinding through, I actually don't want nether stuff getting sorted at all or cooked. Sorry, nether, not beefing with you right now. I just don't want you guys getting cooked. I'll throw you on this side. Don't need this. Don't need this. I probably actually do need this stick. And it's raining outside. All right. Let's see if we can check this out here. I think Governor Loin's going to make a comment. Dude, I am spelling like a G. I have not missed. I'm sorry. I'm not. Okay. All right. I think Governor. Oh, I was paused. I was in the wrong screen. All right. I think Governor Loin has a comment. I don't know if Governor Loin's rest of the words actually make logical sense here, but I think he has a comment for us. Are we ready to go see what he is talking about? It's like 6 gajillion degrees. That's when you know it's hot. Also, I forgot the Fred pack actually had a lot of stuff in here. The pulled pork. Governor Loin is a good leader. We need CO2 emission tax. Moshe, don't say that. I'm just working the prosperity of the empire. Loin is foreseeing taxation without representation. That's so bad. Maybe 1 netherite ingot per lava bucket. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with my resource pack? Is it this one?
Hello, John.
He's not. His voice is not Charles.
Hello, chap.
Oh, Yep, that's his voice. That's his voice, y'all. All right. Governor Loin has a comment for everyone. Please, everyone, buckle up. Buckle up. Governor Loin is here. He has a comment for everyone here in the live stream, and specifically for me.
Hello, chap. Claude from Chicago. I heard from my inside source from the pulled pork empire that you found something the other day. It is a material that is very valuable. Netherite. Good old chap, we are going to need those items for attacks. I would say about 8 of them. If you do not pay, we are going to take back all the diamonds you own and all the villagers. So you chose.
Um, okay. Oh, God. So Governor Loin wants us, because we didn't tell him his inside source. His inside source told us. His inside source told him that we got netherite the other day, and he wants us to pay a netherite tax for 8 netherite ingots. 8 netherite ingots. Or he's going to take all of our diamonds and to all of our villagers. So he's put me into a very predictable spot. I have to pay this. I have to pay this because he's going to take all that away. Maybe 1 netherite ingot per lava bucket. Going against Governor Loin is a very risky move. It is a very risky move, and I went like 2 or 3 streams without telling him. We know it's a good when he says, "Hello, chaps." Maybe I don't think that's good. We have 9 netherite ingots. And we have to give him 8 of them. We have 9 netherite ingots, and we have to give him 8. Or he's going to take all of our villagers. If he takes all of our villagers, you know what? Let me ask him. Maybe if we pay him, then 8 other, like, if we don't pay him, do we still got to pay the villager tax? Let's see if he has a comment for that. All right. All right, Governor Loin, where are you at? Thank you. Governor Loin, so I had a question for you. So if I don't pay you these 8 netherite ingots, what do I still have to pay the villager tax, or does the villager tax go away?
Of course you have to pay for the villages still, chap. It will also go up double in price, because I am housing them. And you know me, chap. I am an old rich pig. I don't want those scum here in my house. Do the right old thing for your country or else.
Loin! Governor Loin! We are streaming! All right, Governor Loin, I'll give you the 8 netherite ingots, and I think we should be square, right?
That's for the... Thanks for the money, scum. We will see you on the next live stream. And now I want double for question my judgment here in the new world. Or should I say pork world?
Oh my god! Governor Loin! Oh my god! I don't know. We have a good old day, Governor Loin. Did you just hear what happened, y'all? We paid him the 8 netherite ingots, and now he wants me to double the taxes that I'm paying. He wants me to double the taxes that I'm paying. So instead of paying 45 a stream, we gotta pay now 90 netherite, or no, sorry, not 90 netherite ingots, 90 emeralds per live stream on the next live stream. He wants double the taxes for questioning his judgment. And I thought I did the right thing there and gave him the netherite ingots without questioning him, but I guess I questioned his judgment. So now we gotta pay 90 emeralds every single live stream to Governor Loin, or we're gonna be in some big trouble. I am baffled, really. I am absolutely baffled that that happened. And I don't really know what to say. He roasted the villagers. He roasted everyone. And this is legit not good. And I need to mend up my elytra. I need to get more emeralds. I refuse to comment. No, do not run away. I actually need to grab food to trade with you. This means war. He'll double it, regardless of the villagers. Honestly, Loin is having a main character moment. This is not fair at all. If he doesn't raise taxes, he can afford his bacon. He can't afford his bacon trees. Double? Yes, Claude is looking for exile. God. Dude. No. Get back in. Alright, well, it's like, we need to trade now to mend up our stuff. We need the money, because now it's double. We have to pay double. That's ridiculous. And I don't know how Governor Loin thinks we have this kind of income. I mean, we do have these villagers here. I mean, honestly, I guess I do have enough to pay that each stream. Really. I mean, like, look at this. I already have a lot. But, like, how am I... Maybe I shouldn't question Governor Loin's judgment. Maybe he does know what the best interest is. I mean, the king, kingly, you know, the king put him in charge for a reason, right? So I guess he can't be wrong. If you really think about it, Governor Loin cannot actually be wrong in his ruling. Because, like, why would the king put him here in charge of the, you know, the Pulled Pork Empire? You know, this is quite far away. This is like a lot. But we do have enough emeralds for the next couple live streams, even if we don't trade. But Governor Loin has spoken. Unfortunately, it's a lot. But he also has a nether portal to the back of his house. He finds out you're rich, he might raise them even more. Oh, stop. Ow. Ow, why did I fall? If he finds out that you're rich, he might even raise it even more. Governor Loin. Oh my goodness. I feel like this has bothered me quite substantially. Now, I am rich. That is true. But I really don't want to keep paying him money. I feel like at some point, I mean, we have enough people in this world, and Governor Loin doesn't really have an army here, at all. I mean, he has a couple guys that come out of the Nether portal to come see him. But if you guys want to look, who do we have here for support? We have our farmer, can't remember his name, and we got a couple people over here. We have Zach Daily Games, somebody over there, Simon. So we have if they all want to decide with us, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 people, and then the 45 villagers. So I think, honestly, we should be. I mean, unless he brings an army here, and then the next thing you know is Governor Loin to put soldiers in everyone's house, so no one revolts or anything like that. But I don't think that's really a possibility, really. So yeah, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see and wait. On what's the comment by Governor Loin here in the future. But for now, we are just another pawn in the fishbowl, or whatever you want to call it, and we don't really have the capability of fighting back right now, unfortunately. I'm the Nether portal man. Okay, let's go over here and let's wait for some of our stuff to go through. I might actually want to start getting my sand and stuff crafted and smelted up near our house. I think that actually might be a better mindset for this, because then we can do double the things at the same time. So obviously our glass is not going to smelt while we're gone, because we're not going to be in the same spot, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I will take out all of the sand that we can grab. Like this. We'll grab all that sand, and we'll leave 2 stacks in here, so those should do. I mean, they're not going to craft them all up, but it should be enough. That should be good. And then we can start smelting this glass back at our house. And I don't know how much glass it's going to take, but I do want to keep some sand left, because we actually have none in storage at all. I also have a gold farm somewhere in this world, but I cannot find it. I swear to gosh, I built a gold farm. I'm sweating so bad, by the way, right now. I feel like I'm playing Fortnite right now. All right, let's throw in half the sand. Half the sand should be more than adequate for this. Or, I mean, a little bit more than half. I mean, I'm not too good at counting, I guess. Put all that in there, and then we'll throw 3 sacks of sand, just for, sand keeping. And let's start getting to work. So we'll just knock out this floor, and then we should be good to go. And then I would like to honestly install Optifine, but we're already on Minecraft 11 or 19.2 or whatever this update is. Whatever the update is, we're on 0.2 already, and it's already updated twice within the 2 weeks that I've been playing. So do I want to keep updating it each time? I don't know. That's the only issue with those mods. With every mod, is once there's an update for your game, I hate personally updating that stuff. Zach, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I am going to jump onto your live stream a little later tonight. Good luck and have fun. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Bye. Oh, by the way, the iron farm does still work. I saw 1 iron golem die when I was flying off stream in there. I didn't even check. I should actually empty it out. You know what? Because today's kind of the catching up on the randomness. I kind of want to check and see. We'll do a test and see how much iron we get. I think we're actually just far enough away for where that won't work. I hope it works from this distance, because I thought I built it for some reason, in this specific spot, so it would run all the time. That's the reason why I built the iron farm here and not in our big farm areas because I wanted it to run as often as possible. Also, we should do some farming and some other little stuff because today it's really the glass floor. And yeah, I think I just literally called it other stuff in like the thumbnail. Woo! It is hot! I don't know how y'all do this in the UK with no AC. I swear to God, I will never move to the UK without AC. I'll move to the UK, but it has to have AC. The house has to have air conditioning. It has to have air conditioning. I don't care how much more it is. I don't care how much it ruins the environment. It has to have AC. I am so sorry. I do not care. I do not care. It is so hot. You can give Simon control of the economy. Build a super smelter. Did you build a gold farm? You did build a gold farm. I was there. Bizek Meep says, also, I got one of these from the haircut place. They always leave out these candies. The Dum Dum candies. Phenomenally flavored, by the way. I feel like they made them a little bit smaller in size. At the haircut place. They didn't offer it to me because I was a grown 24-year-old adult. But they had a big bowl of them. And I said, I want one. So I grabbed one. And I most definitely will continue to do that. If I'm paying $18 a haircut. Plus leaving a tip. Now, here's another story from Trust Me Bro source. They asked, why do Dum Dums always stay the same price over their whole course of existing? Well, the owner of the company, knew that they didn't need to spend money on advertisements because the suckers were so small, they were so cheap. That they didn't need to spend money on advertising, and they didn't need to spend money or charge more for them because people always bought them. So that's why Dum Dums are still here. But as I clearly could tell from this, they definitely made the Dum Dums smaller. So they might be keeping the same price, but the Dum Dum is actually smaller than what it's used to be. But I do man respect that. That's like the Costco hot dog. And the rotisserie chickens. And yes, I should build a super smelter, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a super crazy super smelter. I'm doing an extended version of whatever I have. Or I'm not building one at all. Simon, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I know it's hecka late for you. Well, I appreciate you being here, big fella. Yeah, Dum Dums are just so good. I don't know if they have these in Europe. They're really small. And you can get like a big bag of them with a bunch of different flavors. They're really good. Now that I'm swimming down here, it feels like I'm swimming in fish poop. It feels like it's just not water anymore. Stealing from children, it's even worse here in the UK because it has high humidity. Oh, God. Yeah, I was only outside today to get my hair cut. No, not like a haircut was outside. But, I mean, just like from the car to the thing. Wow, this looks so much different now. No, I'm not stealing from the children. They put out the glass bowl forever, or the big bowl. They had like a million different ones in there. I was tempted to get, like, all the flavors are good. Like, root beer's good. Cherry's good. I think it was like a vanilla cream or something. I can't even remember what the exact flavor name was. That's good. Definitely need to send y'all some. They're not, like, I mean, like, the greatest thing about them is literally what they said in their ad. I don't know even how to say it even better. They're so small that they're not overcoming a flavor. Or, I mean, they're actually very flavorful, sorry. But it's not like something like a big-ass... I don't know if you guys ever had those Tootsie Roll Pops. Those are good. By the way, don't get me wrong, but those things are so huge that you have to be literally sucking on them for like it seems like unless you bite into them, you have to be sucking on them for like, I don't know, maybe like the Tootsie Pops is what they're called. Because the inside is filled with gum or a Tootsie Roll. I mean, there's different ones. I don't know if they're the same company or whatever. The ones that have gum in them are absolutely nasty. The gum flavor lasts for about 3 seconds. But those ones are huge. I mean, they're probably about, I don't know, maybe about this big. But you have to be sucking on them for a minute, man. And I really don't like that because my mouth gets tired. But these ones are small enough to where you can put them in your mouth. They're there for about 5 minutes. You really want to like enjoy them without chewing on them. You could be at 10 minutes. You know, they're not super long. I think that's probably the way to kick this terrible habit that I have. I think some of y'all probably seen it on stream and you probably know what I'm talking about. But it's getting freaking annoying on how much it costs. It's not good for you. And, not the, well, I mean, the candies are also not good for you, but I mean, it's better than this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because before I used to do is sunflower seeds, like the, not actual cigarettes, but, you know. Yeah, it's tough. Don't ever start, as they clearly tell you. I would like this to be colored, by the way. I need to get a water bucket here to fill this up, because I feel like that would be nice to get that water fixed, because that's annoying me. And I don't know what color I would do. I think maybe a black or a red would look nice on this. And plus, you could share them with people. All right, perfect. We're done. There's actually a couple like things I gotta fix up with the quartz. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Also, have you ever seen anybody kill salmon in a glass fishbowl before? The weirdest candy that I've ever had is a payday in the U.S. Oh, you had a payday? Oh my God. Those were, for a brief moment in my life, Meep, Those are my favorite candies for maybe about 2 or 3 months. And I couldn't just not stop eating them. They were so good. It's peanuts with caramel around it. It's very weirdly shaped. It's very salty. It's very like sugary, but it was so good. Those were my favorite candies. My favorite candy of all time. I know y'all have beef because it's not defined as chocolate or whatever in Europe. I don't care, okay? It's defined as chocolate here in the United States. But my favorite candy of all time would honestly probably be Reese peanut butter cups, normal Reese peanut butter cups. Sometimes Reese peanut butter cups have like this like plasticky taste to them, which is annoying, but frozen Reese peanut butter cups, the best. And then I was a big fan of Snickers for quite some time too. But I think it would be Reese peanut butter cups and God, I forgot what the other one was called. See, it's like for me, I love the candy so much that I forget. I honestly do forget what stuff is called after a point. So is it really my favorite candy if I can't remember the name of it? Reese peanut butter cups. Oh, Butterfingers. Butterfingers is probably my all-time favorite candy. Butterfingers. All-time favorite candy. Now, the reason why I keep forgetting, like, why is Claude forgetting his favorite candy of all time? Butterfingers. Wouldn't you remember something like that? Well, yeah, you should. But the issue is with the Butterfingers is the Butterfingers, they changed their flavor design to be less oily and more eco-friendly and some like crap like that. So they're healthier. And it's not that noticeable of a change if you never ate Butterfingers that much. But they changed the wrapping to be a slightly brighter yellow. And they also changed the flavor. It's slightly different. I mean, it tastes pretty similar, but it's not the same. And honestly, that's the reason why I don't like them anymore. I like how it's flaky. I like how it's like kind of crunchy. That's why I like it. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Butterfingers, OG design. But yeah, those were my favorite candies of all time. Unfortunately, they just no longer are a thing. I mean, well, they are a thing, but I just don't eat them anymore. Also, I have all these... do I have a gravel chest? I believe I do. I do. Okay. I want to get this stuff sorted through, and I don't really care if it goes into the random assortment chest. I just want to get this stuff sorted out. Because it's starting to get me annoyed that I just have, like, these shulker boxes sitting in my thing, and I would like to have empty shulker boxes inside of my ender chest, but it's getting annoying that I can't, like, look at this. Look at this. What is this? Netherrack can get sorted. I have an ancient debris just sit. Like, look at this. I have an ancient debris just sitting inside of this random chest. Why? Those aren't going to get sorted. 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 These are a utility thing. I want to keep those. Here's Gilded Blackstone. I actually was looking for... I actually need Gilded Blackstone. Okay, but now we have 2 empty shulker boxes that I can actually put back into my inventory and keep those. The basalt, I don't think I could sort either, but I would like to be able to sort the basalt. Even more Gilded Blackstone right there. Okay, yeah, let's take all that stuff out, and let's throw one of these on the wall. Like, this is... It gets annoying after a while when stuff isn't sorted. Like, an iron sword with knockback 1, not even worth me saving. I have a bunch of other swords over here that I need. Basalt. I literally was looking for basalt for the longest time. Is it 2 ancient debris and 2 golds to make a thing? Or is it 4? I can't remember. I think it's 4. There is a wandering trader outside as well. Oh, he's actually on top of the building, of course. He's not selling any freaking nautical shells. The only nautical shells I've ever gotten were from literally Yeah, we're literally from those guys. I can't believe I can't find anymore. We'll leave one of those in there. Look, I got polished blackstone. Like, what is this? This is just like random stuff in here. Where's my redstone box? Redstone box is gone. I don't know where my redstone box is. I thought I put my redstone box over here. Oh, Jesus, Louise's. I think on the live stream the other day, I broke my redstone box. And I put it... I think I broke my redstone box, and I feel like I didn't pick it up. I feel like I lost my redstone box. That's kind of annoying. I don't know where it's at. Oh, Meep, my freaking guy. He's big brain. Redstone equals sand area. Okay, maybe I put it over there then. I hope I put it over there. I hope I put it over there. Okay, I'm getting lost for sorting stuff. I just throw this stuff over here. Okay, but what I do want to do is I want to use this gilded blackstone because we actually needed a lot of this. Oh, that's like a whole pattern. We'll do that another day, or we'll do that later. Let's fix this beacon. Let's put this to whatever it is, and now we have two. I'll let you guys choose. I know it's getting late for y'all, so I want you guys to choose of what we're going to be doing. So, option number 1, do you guys want me to get more fish? Option number 2, do you want me to try to find nautical shells so that we can try to make an underwater breathing thing? Or option number 3, finish up the gilded blackstone, which didn't take that long. I'm just trying to do that. Tootsie Rolls aren't in Europe. So how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I recorded... Well, my dad did that years ago, and he actually got a... No, my uncle got it. My dad was telling me the story. They gave him a Tootsie Pop roll like this, and they printed the number on it. I don't think they do that anymore. And if they do, I would like to do that for a live stream. Simon says 5 or more, a massive box of Dum Dums. I've never heard of a Payday. I've only heard of Hershey's. Tasted like vomit for some reason. Local store stocks Hershey, and the bars didn't even leave the shelves. I learned today Claude's address. I'll send... So he never eats Hershey's the same way ever again. Reminds me of World War II chocolate, where they tried to give Churchill with redstone equals sand area. That's one hell of a hard tune that's ready to kill somebody. You should give somebody a cigar that's just a stick of dynamite. I'm sure that they tried something like that. 90% sure they tried something like that. More fish. Find all the exotic fish in Minecraft. Fish! Okay, let's go get some fish. I think I have buckets here. Here's my buckets. Goodness me. I'm traumatized by those hot dogs. All right. We have almost 16, well, 32. We almost have 64 buckets. We'll grab 2 of these shulker boxes. Our house is at -235 and 121. So we can find our way back. We need to grab some more rockets before we go. Because that would be a legit, or illegit if we couldn't find our way back. And I always like to keep an ender chest on me, because I like to be efficient, and just in case if I, for some reason, need to get back. It's almost nighttime, too. So we'll wait for it to continue to get a little bit darker. God, it is so freaking hot. All right. I don't remember exactly where the biome is, but I do remember it is like in this general direction. So hopefully we can find it. I think it was like 2,000, 3,000, something like that. Negative 2,000, 3,000. Gravity. Don't hit that. All right, we just got to keep flying. How come Europeans come to your streams more regular than Americans? Europeans are just more loyal. That's. By the way, the cooking game that's free right now. Oh, it's a cooking game. I didn't know it was a cooking game. I just said no because I just don't have time to play a game. Because we are built different. Maybe you should stream that to get more variety, something more action, because not gonna lie, there's no action here is what you're telling me. Minecraft and Planet Coaster isn't that fun for me anymore. All right, I could do that for you. I'll look at the free game. Hopefully I get download. Okay, by the way, tomorrow I have to go to work at 6 p.m. and I cannot stream any more Fridays from here on out, at least at my normal time slot. So 12, I'm going to try to shoot and stream for 12 noon. I'm going to try to shoot for 12 noon tomorrow, which would be 6 p.m. UK, 7 p.m. European Central Standard Time. If y'all would be interested, let me know. Now, I actually have a lot of these cotton candy ones looking fish. And I really don't want to grab any more of those, honestly. And I do like them. Don't get me wrong. But I actually have quite a few of them. Stream your work. My work is actually streaming. I wish I could show you guys more. The issue is, nowadays... Oh, I don't have any of these. What are these called? These are Royal Dottyback. The issue is, people nowadays are a little bit too crazy. Unfortunately, people were... If the general people were nice... I don't have any of these either. They said there was over 2,000 different fish. Queen angel fish. I thought I do have some of these. Maybe I just don't have a lot of them. I do want to get nautical shells so I can make an underwater breathing thing. I probably have to figure out how to make a drown farm in today's stream. But this is good. We're actually going to get a lot of our goals done today. We're going to get the fish. And then we're going to go finish the gilded blackstone. Look at these black tangs. These are beautiful. Yes, it's like I know what the Minecraft fish are now. What is this? Is this a pink tang? What is this? Flopper. Magenta brown. That's beautiful. I will only... I only try to find where you work, so I know where you only, so I can send you European food, maybe a drink of your choice too. Do you like Stemtex, the Czechoslovakian energy drink, not the or the Czech energy drink, not the Czech plastic explosive? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course I love that, Simon. That would be a great gift. But I... Stop! Stop! Don't say that! But I can. I get you... Stop! Oh my god, Simon. Alright, let's put our fishies in here. laughing unamused. All right, perfect. So we got ourselves a bunch of fish. We actually got quite a lot of fish in here. All right, let's get some more fish. Only the fancy fish I want. And I'm not getting any more puffer fish. We have 2 of them. They already still try to kill me. Oh, look at this. I did this so wrong for my coral, and Jesse was not wrong. The colors are different on all of them. It's not like it's just pink on one. Like yellow has pink, red, yellow, blue, purple. They have all of that one literally had every single color on it. Every single color on it. And I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, I guess I could go back and fix it up. Right now, I'm not. No, 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 why? My water. Why are my water buckets like floating away from me? I know I already have a bunch of these. I guess I'll grab some more. I think they're cotton candy betas. Clay. These are clay fish. I actually don't have these at all. They look exactly the same though. That's the first time I think I've ever wanted to thank a dolphin. You're coming home with me. Right when I said that, they dove. You're all coming with me. All of you or none of you. Morin fish. Where's my sugar box of fish? Fishies, fishies, fishies. Look at this. You think this is weird that we're just taking fish from their environment and bringing them back to our house? I think this would be the first time we would call something an aquarium. Okay, this one's filled. This one's not filled, and we have 19 more buckets. Oh my god, Simon. Simon's dropping a link in the chat. Oh my... Stop! 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 Simon! What are these? These are called tomato clownfish. What are these? I leave one in the environment so that it slowly dies because there's no mates that are similar to it. And it has to live the rest of its life out knowing that they're the last one. This is red-lipped Benny. You didn't click the second link. Wikipedia doesn't have an article with this exact name. Oh, God. How did that get past the Border Patrol? How did it get past Border Patrol? What do you mean? The fish? Apparently it's easier than you think. What? Y'all are reading those articles, that's why. Alright, we got some more tomato clownfish. Here's one fish. I'm sorry, I won't let you die alone. There might be a mate inside my aquarium. What are these? These are oh, dude, we have so many of those fish. They all, it looks exactly, the fish looks exactly, it looks different each time I see it. Now I have to look at this article. Wait, is this the flight with Pablo Escobar? No. For some reason, I thought that was a Pablo Escobar. Definitely not saying out of experience, just a guess. Well, when I visit the U.S., I will... Bruh! Why? Stop! You're... The stream. Do I have to report Simon? Do I have to report Simon to the live stream? To the live stream police. You know what the greatest part about live streaming is? When the fake people come in as YouTube and they say, "Hi, your stream is copyrighted. If you don't stop streaming right now, we're going to take down your live stream." That's happened to me, I think, twice. And it's happened to Zach Daily Games once. I was watching one of his Ark Survival videos, and that's happened. That's an important reason for Piddle's success, was due to the rise of... Oh my god. Y'all are trying to get me banned or something. Wolo, you're trying to get me banned. There's a lot of enemies on top of this base. All right, we have ourselves a bunch of fishies, so let's get rid of them into our place. We're gonna go yoink, 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 yoink. Bye, swim fishies. And then we'll grab these fish and go over here. Yoink, 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 yoink. Bye, fishies. Then we're going to try to fix this water thing up, and hopefully this fixes it, because if it doesn't, I actually don't know what the issue is. It does. Still don't know how that was an issue. And then we'll grab these species, put them all here. Grab these 3 species. And voila! Now we have our fishies swimming into our beautiful, 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 beautiful area. Now we have a whole nother box of fishes as well, so we should get those guys going, right? We actually have a box and a half. Shulker. Perfect. U.S. children have been robbed of the greatest German candy for so much. Have been robbed of the greatest German candy so much for a free country. What's the greatest German candy? Even can't even have chocolate eggs because lazy American parents can't take care of their children properly. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Kinder Surprise eggs, Claude. They're the greatest German candy. We have Kinder eggs here in the United States. They have big packaging and big labeling saying, don't let your children eat this because they'll die. Like, make sure your children have to be 3 years old to eat this. And they're wrapped in, like, all this plastic. They definitely exist. I literally just bought one on Valentine's Day. Here in America. Woola, they exist. I don't think I've ever ate it, though. Honestly, I don't think I've ever eaten one, but I bought it. Alright, ta-da! The fishies are done. Now we have 2 free sugar boxes. It's not like it's a challenge to keep the sugar boxes empty, but... You know what the coolest thing was? I don't know if Liam knows. Maybe Liam knows. I don't know. Liam's older, so I just assume he knows everything. He has dad knowledge. We do have Kinder Eggs, but the toy is not inside. But bull, we have the toy is inside. I bought one. I'm going to buy a Kinder Egg and I will open it on stream with the YouTube money. The YouTube money also went to a DLC that I had to buy for the History Channel, by the way. $18.05. I didn't get a chance to use it yet, but we got it today. Okay. I in grammar school never heard anybody else do this before, but apparently in the Mexican culture, they get these cakes. Like a cake. And I don't know when they eat this, at a birthday party. I don't know when. But all I know is you take a what's it called? You take a cake and you put a little Jesus inside of it. And whoever finds the little Jesus inside of the cake is blessed or something? I don't know what that is. But I don't know if that's just a Mexican thing or what. I've never heard of anybody else talking about that. But if Liam knows, or y'all know, I don't know. I just thought that was a cool story. Also, I'm at the point of I have an auto sorter and my stuff will get sorted out. And if it doesn't, I can manually sort it. I only have a couple chests here that have like stuff, so I don't want to overfill this. I mean, I do have a huge underwater aquarium underneath, so I can expand that later, those silos. But I'm starting to get, I'm not liking me wasting my time here and like figuring this stuff out. Like, let's just throw this in here, see if it gets sorted, and whatever happens, happens. That's literally the point of this thing. Let's not put the shulker box in there, though. Definitely not do that. I'm trying to keep all this stuff together. Trying to keep all the corals and that junk together. I don't think that's going to be able to be possible, but we'll try our best. Like, the torches can get sorted out perfectly fine by themselves. We're just trying to find the stuff that can't be sorted. Like this stuff, I'm not entirely sure. I think the blocks can, but I don't think these things can. Got a lot of torches in here, too. We really don't need all those. Kelp, I don't think can get sorted, and this other stuff I don't think can get sorted either. No, not the ah, shoot, whatever. Who's ready to see us play Fortnite again? Apparently there's no building in Fortnite now. Fun sponges. In the US, it's not because the parents are lazy, it's because we are suing happy. Same thing. The only way they would choke is if they didn't supervise. Same thing. Not the same thing. Suing happens because parents are lazy. The suing is because people want money. Hi, I'm back for a little bit. Well, I appreciate you coming back, Liam. Fortnite is the... Stop! Stop! Why the hell is my chatbot not working? What is up with the Streamlabs chatbot, bro? Like, what up with you? Like, what, why? Cloudbot. Dude, why the hell is my Cloudbot shutting off? Who turns off my chat? Why would I ever want my Cloudbot on? Why did it just turn off? It was literally just on. It was literally just on. It literally was just on and it just shut off by itself. It literally just shut off in front of myself, like right in front of my eyes. But, bruh. Liam would be at like 1 million more hours. Everyone would be at 1 million more hours if this thing would just shut off by its way. Claude assumes bot where Kinder Eggs aren't that great anyways. Simon's going to be triggered at the comment. The bot is now stop having a fit. Yeah, it literally was shut off. I don't even understand why. All right, well, that's fixed. Thank God. We just got to remember what we need to do. Okay, so we got this done. We got the fishes in here. We got a bunch of fishes, by the way, Liam. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill these gilded blackstone stuff in because we actually need this to continue going. Now, we did this side, so I guess I would like to continue. It's actually not that crazy of a pattern. It's 3, and then it just kind of goes around like that. And then there's 1 in the middle. We found these in chests, by the way, that we didn't even know existed. So that's cool. So it goes like 3, and then goes up, and then across, and then goes like 1, 2, 3, and then goes across, and then goes like 1, 2, 3. And then it goes like this, and goes like 1, 2, 3, and then there's like a block here. And then there's like 1 in the middle, and I have like no blocks to build with, so we'll just build out with an ender chest, and it will still fall. Bruh! Then we'll put 1 here. Bloop. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. And by the way, why the hell does my Mario Stars twerking puppies and all that stuff doesn't pop up? And it gives Liam a default box opening. It's been doing that forever. It's been doing that for over 3 years. 3 years. It's never given me a Mario spinning star, the Doge, and the other thing that I have set up. It's never did that. Nighty night. Thank you so much, Simon, for coming out to the stream. We will see you next time. We're going to try to stream at 12 noon tomorrow because I do have to work later in the night. Reese's is the best candy, period, Liam says. Liam, I would agree, but Butterfingers is better. I think Reese's is the best of all time now because Butterfinger, they changed up the recipe and the packaging. It's been a minute since I've read the this. Where's it at? Ahoy, Captain Moshe is trying to get the crew together to fire for a treasure hunt. Type heist amount to join. Liam's having fun. You have successfully redeemed Brah. Liam's having fun has joined the treasure hunt. A crew of pirates and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses as they disembark for the Blackheart Island. The poisonous frog sends half the crew to Davy Jones's locker. The rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Moshe, 600 coins. All right. So we got 2 of our goals done. Another goal is I want to get the nautical shells, and I actually really do not know how to get them. So we're going to watch a YouTube video, and we're going to figure out how to get them. Minecraft, how to get nautical shells. By the way, if I can't stream in the morning, there will be no stream Saturday. We're supposed to be going to the zoo.
Is probably the faster, easier way to get the Nautilus shell, but I won't say that it'll happen instantly. Well, I mean, it could, but most likely it won't. How to get the Nautilus shell. So this is probably the faster, but it's round. Here tells on with the creative. If I didn't go you start quick.
Fishing.
As soon as you want, because it's possible that you're trying to get them for the conduit. I mean, sometimes you might.
Before Stargaze, as usual, don't purchase items in the on. Okay, fishing and crop. On a very small chance, or around only 3%, that this guy can spawn with this shell. So that's how system work. Done. With trident. Okay. Where my shell? Seriously? I not find this stuff at this moment. Only with trident. Oh, so wait a second. Trident shell here, stay here. Can you drop this item or not? Yes! Very rarely, near the player, in any biome, at any time, can spawn this guy. Wonder Trader. It is villager.
Okay, that does not help me at all, but fishing, I guess, is what we're gonna have to do. Maybe we could chill and do some fishing. I have to drive in the morning, so I guess I'll catch the replay. Yeah, I also, because I have work tomorrow, I actually don't know the consistent time. I've been consistently streaming at 12 noons on the weekends, but considering I have work every Friday until the football season is over, I'm gonna have to come up with a new time and day to stream for the Fridays. So it's gonna be Friday morning super early. I didn't even think about that even being a possibility, or it's going to be see, look at the iron farm still works. Oh, you know what? That was another thing that I said earlier. I want to check and make sure that I clear this out and see how much iron we still get from this thing. Look at this. It's filled to the brim. So it's working good. It's working good. I also said years ago, and I'm not going to do this because people were absolutely livid. I want to hear you guys' opinion, but I don't plan on doing this. Is there a point in time that I reset the chat bot hours and coins? Is that ever a thing to do? I want to hear you guys' opinion on that. I'm not planning on doing it. I just was questioning. And yes, I just dropped all those roses on the ground. Alright, so that's completely clear. We're going to be shooting for about an hour and 25 more minutes, so we'll see how much we can get, but I don't think we're going to spend that much time over here. No, Moshe says. Okay. Yeah, because I never really had a plan. I mean, originally when I started it, I was going to do it every 6 months or a year. I said that out loud when people were livid about that. And then I said I'm not going to do it ever. And I never did that ever. That's like the same thing with what's it called? The Twitch thing. Like years ago on Twitch, I had that, I'm saying years ago, like it was that long ago. I mean, a couple months ago. I never switched the, the top bit donators or, gifted subs. It kind of ruins the value. No, that's fair. That's fair. I just wanted to see what you guys would say. I was not planning on doing that, so do not have a heart attack tonight or lose sleep over that, because I'm not doing that. Well, I'm not doing that. Watch this. In the next couple streams, Streamlabs is going to say, we accidentally mistyped in a calculation, and, I'm sorry, we lost all the data, and I would literally die. Well, I would die. Okay, we are here at our villager breeder. Now, I don't think we have any villagers bred at this point, but I would like to see if we can get a villager that can breed, as well as, I would like to get the luck of the sea Enchantment. 3. I think a Luck of the Sea 3 is the highest one. I'll save the heart attacks till Planet Coaster. Right now, I don't really have any plans to stream Planet Coaster this weekend. I think it's just gonna... Well, I mean, I really don't know what I'm planning on doing. Because tomorrow will be the... Like, if we can stream in the morning, be like one of the last streams that I can do for a while. Because, well, until Sunday, really. Because Saturday I can't. Unless I get up super early. I mean, if I stop being freaking lazy, I could definitely stream way more. Okay, well, while this is sitting here, let's jump in our portal. I actually don't know where this takes us. Okay, I do remember being here. Oh, this is real close. I didn't even realize that portal was there. Okay, let's look for our gold farm. I actually have no idea where my gold farm is. It's somewhere over here. It has to be very visible because I thought I would have like left a big pillar up in the air. Could be holding you tonight. Could be doing wrong. Start doing right. I don't care what I think. I'll just sit here and drink. Okay, this goes abnormally far. And I don't remember why I built this one at all. There has to be something over here. Okay, here is an exit point to something. I believe this might be the... Here's buttons. Oh, I might have built this on a drunk when I was really drunk and... this is actually a complete savior of time. This is where we built our Wither Skeleton farm. And I put buttons absolutely everywhere. There's still more places I gotta place buttons, as you can clearly see down here, but there's a lot of buttons, and I gotta keep placing more buttons. But yeah, here's a Wither Skeleton thing. Completely forgot I did that. Most definitely did that while I was drunk. Because I don't remember doing that at all. Okay. So here's another sign. Don't drink alcohol because you can't remember what you do. Alright, let's fly back. And there was one other way. Now, the other way, I believe, actually will take us to our Ender Portal. The gold farm wasn't that far out. Yeah. No, I know for a fact it wasn't that far out. I remember it being real close. But I don't know where it is. Bro, it's like a big thing. It's like, how do you miss that? But I want to go see what the other thing is. It most definitely is going to take us to our Ender Portal. Which is this one here. And I'm happy that I put the torches down. Because this is saving us a lot of time. Yeah, this is most definitely taking us there. Because why would I have just a random portal out here? Every time I spawn in a world like this and I like fall, I get scared. Okay, this doesn't take us to the Ender Portal at all. This takes us to a terracotta biome. Well, at least I never need to find terracotta again. Don't remember building that. Portal to there. I remember going to the terracotta biome, but I do not remember building the portal for that. And that didn't seem that far. Here it is, Meep. It's in the air. I found it. It is at where? Negative 350. Now, I don't know if this still works. Nope, it still works. We need signage in the Nether Highway. I mean, I have I have an hour and 20 minutes. You want to do some signage? Let's do some signage. Let's do it, huh? I don't know what we'll how we'll label it, but let's do it. I'm thinking we could use terracotta because I found that terracotta place. I need to mend up my well, my leech actually doesn't even mend up. But I'm thinking of doing some like little pixel art, like very simple pixel art with terracotta blocks. And I know I have a lot of terracotta because I grabbed quite some. Okay. I want it to be very simple. It doesn't need to be crazy. It needs to be very simple. So we're going to take... how does the stained... Like, this makes it stained, right? I know this is probably a bad idea to stain just a single one. But we're going to do it anyways. Oh, yeah. That's what that makes it. Okay. Is there any other blocks? There's still more gilded blackstone in here. I guess while we're sitting here, we already threw that in. Let's throw some basalt in to get that cooking, just to make smooth basalt, because I don't want to waste it all. It'll still, some of it will still get wasted. All right. Let's take some white terracotta. Let's like take red terracotta. We're gonna make a bed for our house. This is gonna look very bad. Okay, hold on. Let's use signs. Let's use signs, and then we'll have a set plan. We'll make that like a stream. We'll make pixel art and get all the supplies. I don't want to rush something like that. So let's grab some signs. We only have 4 signs. We have 6 signs. That's probably good enough. Okay, well, this one's clearly home, but we'll still put a sign here. And we'll call this Fort Liam. Well, I'm going to go now as I'm tired. Well, thank you so much, Meat, for coming out to the live stream. I hope to see you soon, and have a great rest of your night. I will do the pixel art another day, because that's definitely not happening today. We ain't got the basis of doing that. But thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Bye! Villager Hall. This one is this one I think is just normal farm. It's actually not that far away. It is a normal farm. So we'll call this farms. Farms. And then this will call this villager breeder. Hopefully you spelled villager right. Yeah, villager breeder. That's industrial farm. Liam, thanks for coming back. Industrial. Because I do want to keep doing this stuff. Industrial farm. And then we're going to do a 1 sign here that goes gold farm, and then gold farm should be easy enough to remember. Gold farm, and then wither skull farm. Wither skull farm. And then we'll type in terracotta. And we'll say terracotta. Oops, that's not T. That's not a T. Terracotta. So there's 3 places down there. I would like that to be more. Eventually it will be. We'll make some big pixel art later on. All right, now we got that set up. Now we kind of know where we need to go for all these places. I mean, I remember some of them, but just in case. Okay, what's the next thing we need to do? I would like to get the Luck of the Sea so we can try to get nautical shells. Now, I'm not sure if I have a Luck of the Sea book somewhere. I feel like I might, but I don't know. So what we'll do is, because I did trade with these guys a lot for the books, they might have a Luck of the Sea 3, so maybe I actually don't need to wait for a baby to come through. So let's grab, they should have a book over here. There's a bunch of random stuff too. We should have some books chilling. We do. And then, do we have any emeralds chilling? We do have some emeralds here. Perfect. A lot of emeralds. Really. And let's see if we got ourselves a Luck of the Sea. Now, I don't know if this needs to be a villager guy. Or whatnot. Did you finish the glass? Yeah, we finished the glass pretty easily. It didn't actually take it. Luck of the Sea 3. Perfect. We actually didn't even need the first dude. Literal first guy. Luck of the Sea. Perfect. Take the Luck of the Sea, and I believe we can get ourselves some mending as well. Should have a mending book sitting over here. Have quite a lot of books for this reason. Mending. Perfect. Now we just got to go grab that fishing rod. And we should be good to go. I really don't like how this fortress is kind of like hidden away. I feel like if I did another build like this in the future, I would do it more to the land terrain itself. And I know I got like 73 streams where I could change this, but at this point, I don't think I'm going to change it. All right, I left an anvil in a chest because I kept falling. I guess I'm just going to have to use another anvil spot. I can build another anvil too, but I know I have one sitting over here somewhere. Alright, we'll just build another anvil. We're that rich. I mean, as you clearly can see, we're that rich. And then we should have ourselves a fishing rod in here. I saw that earlier. Here we go. We'll throw this in here, and I don't know if they can go in a certain order. This is a fungus stick. That's not a fishing rod, Claude. I don't own a fishing rod. Do I have string over here? I know I have string over there. I do. I have some string, and I need some sticks. I always hated that mechanic of auto crafting, but it's really saved my life sometimes. Not because I didn't know the combination to make that, just because I just didn't even want to move my mouse. That's how lazy I was. This costs 2 mending. This costs 6. Okay, we're going to go with... Do we do the most expensive first and then the least expensive? I think it's the most expensive. Go like that. Mending. Perfect. Okay, so we have Luck of the Sea. And now this is the only quickest way to find these... guys, because it's actually, I mean, I could build a farm, but I really don't plan on doing that. I'm going to grab a boat, or a bed, sorry. And we're just going to kind of fly up. And maybe we'll get lucky here while we're sitting at nighttime. And we'll find some drowns kind of like chilling. I don't know how frequent drowns will spawn. Here's something under the water. That's just a portal. I'm kind of looking for one of those underwater... Those are just salmon. There's other water little bases. But yeah, we did finish the glass. I could show you a more in-depth look at it a little bit later. But it doesn't seem like that big of a change, but it is. All right, we're going to call this our safe spot here. Our little temporary base. We'll throw some torches on it because we're going to go through the night and hopefully drown spawn. And we can get some stuff. We'll set our spawn point there just in case we die. And now we're going to do some Minecraft fishing. It's been a very long time since I've done Minecraft fishing. Now, I know there's a way you can make a farm. Is it raining? I know there's... Oh, this is actually the first time I got this, too. I know there's a way where you can make a farm and you can auto-fish, but the auto-fishing farm is really broken. And I did that for FredCraft Season 1, and I never used any of the items from that at all. And I really, really thought it was the most broken thing of all time. Because it was giving you books, like enchantment books and all that. And like swords and all that stuff. That was not legit. And we get a nice, beautiful sunset, too, huh? The fishing mechanic's a lot easier. As you can see those little dots coming up. I got it just in a nick of time. I thought I went a little too early on that. But tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow? So tomorrow, I have work. We're doing a preseason setup for the sports games, for the high school games. I got to drive all the way out pretty far away to go to this thing. I also, Liam, in terms of the money and the dad thing, my other friend made it even more of a priority than you did, and I was making a big priority. I went straight to the supervisor and said, you know, what the hell's going on with the money? He didn't realize what was going on. The other guy got on it. So tomorrow I should have some sort of answer on that. And if I don't get paid, then my ass ain't showing up next Friday. I don't care. I don't care. And I'm pretty reliable of a person, but I'm done. After tomorrow, if they don't say anything about what's going on, they were doing my calculations of hours for projects. I gave them all that. Yeah, we're done. We're done. You can see the sun setting. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? It just sucks that in Minecraft Java, I mean, it makes sense because of the difficulty, but I wish... Oh, we got a name tag. I wish we could get nautical shells from drowns that weren't holding them either. Okay, this is very uncomfortable how I'm sitting right now. Money, money, money! I wish fishing in real life was this kind of fun. I mean, fishing in real life, it's... Oh, I got a book. Not a nautical shell. We have 5. We need 6, 7, 8... We need 3 nautical shells. We need 3 more. And hopefully there's enough drowns that'll spawn and try to kill me. You gotta love Minecraft. Fishy. I'm going to have more fish than I'm going to know what to do with. Goes right into the random chest. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I guess I can go with my auto sorter. And I could probably start sorting the coral today too, because today's the stream that's like catching up and doing some other stuff. So I don't want to be sitting here the entire time fishing. Maybe we'll go for like one full sunset, which is about 20 minutes in Minecraft time or real life time. Or maybe when the sun pops up, I'll leave. I do not want to be sitting here the whole time. Also, I guess I should write down fix wires. I don't write it down. I'm never going to do it. Another name tag. I don't need a name tag. How do you get nautilus shells? So, nautilus shells, you need 8 of them in a heart of the sea. A heart of the sea you can find in one of those treasure map things, which is pretty simple to do. You can find those heart of the seas a lot. I mean, it might take you 3 or 4 treasure hunts to do that, but it's not that hard. Treasure hunts are pretty simple to do. Nautilus shells are hard. Nautilus shells, you can get them a couple ways. One way is by fishing. Number 2 is by killing a drown holding a nautilus shell. But drowns holding nautilus shells only are a 3% chance of them spawning. And when you kill them, it doesn't guarantee them dropping that. It's a likelihood predicament, which I believe, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's low. It's probably like 50% if they're holding it. So you got fishing, killing the drowns, holding the nautilus shells, or number 3, which is my favorite, which I try to do, and I check every wandering trader ever, even though I hate them. I check them all the time just for that. Is the wandering traders will come and they will sell items, and they only have 5. They only sell 5 of each item. And in FredCraft Season 1, when I realized what they could do, I bought as many as I could. And I spent as much as I could on those. But I didn't get a lot in FredCraft Season 1. I think I probably made 2. So out of the entire 100 episodes, over 100 streams, because like some of them I count as double and stuff like that. I don't know why I was doing that. Yeah, I didn't get really anything. This season we're on episode 27 and I only have 5. So only one wandering trader has came around with that deal. I don't think you can find them in chests, because I would have definitely saved them. Because I do know like how valuable they are. Then you kill the wandering traders. Yeah, no, I kill the traders because if they don't sell them, they're literally useless. Other than that, I don't think there's anything useful that they sell in there. Maybe a jungle sapling if you're not trying to go and look for a jungle biome, which by the way, I don't even remember what the jungle biome is. But a jungle biome, that might be useful for a jungle sapling. Jungle saplings, though, I didn't realize this before. Jungle saplings is one of the only biomes, or the trees, that don't drop a lot of saplings. So even if you have one sapling, it doesn't care. Even with a big tree, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get one. That's annoying. So be careful with your jungle saplings. I would save jungle saplings if you only have like 10 or 15 trees and you want more. I would save them. But I'm saying if you have like maybe like if you have all access to jungle biome, you probably don't need to save them. And I don't even know if we found a jungle biome in this world yet. We're gonna wait until the sun comes up and then we're leaving. This is getting boring. All right, we're gonna wait for one more, and then I'm leaving. I'm bored to death. All right, so after sitting here for nearly 10 minutes because of the time. We got an Unbreaking 3 book, which is phenomenally good. Looting 1, Looting 2, and Respiration 3 also really good. You can only use one of those enchantments. It can't go both. Because one goes on your sword, one goes on your helmet. But those are some really good books. That's why I also didn't use the... I didn't really mess around with that auto fishing thing. I did it. I think somebody suggested it, and it was a really good idea. But I mean, like, look at that. I was only there for 10 minutes, and look at I already have more stuff than I ever will need. I think that might be another outlet for Season 3 when we get there, or a hardcore series. I feel like maybe Season 3 should be hardcore. I was trying to pick this load up earlier, but they said no. This load was supposed to be ready 2 days ago. Urgh. And we got a variety of fish too. Let's sleep and then I'll show you this thing. Boop. Dude, why would they say the load is ready and it's not ready? What's going on? I would be infuriated as well, bro. Like, what's going on, y'all? Nah, that's annoying, bro. All right, I don't need this. Oh, I'm breaking 3 in lure 2. Oh, you can get lure on a fishing rod and on breaking. Hold on, this isn't probably the greatest way to do this, but I'm not really planning on fishing very often. So can I combine these two together? It costs 19 levels. Lure, I think lure will give you more of that. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Fish, don't need. Okay. Another thing that I want to try out while we are here doing these streams is I want to test my tree farm, my automatic tree farm. I want to see if that still works or if it's going to explode and die. I don't believe that. I mean, I haven't seen Minecraft in forever, so I actually don't know. So we'll find out here. So let's grab some of these bones because we need bone meal for this to work. We'll throw our bone meal in here. We actually have quite a lot of bone meal still sitting up. Not a lot, but, you know, we got some in here. All right, let's see if this tree farm is going to work. I don't know what else I need to... I think I need to hold the sapling in my hand, or saplings in my hand. Do I have any saplings just chilling? I do have some. I have 64 and 62. Let's do the spruce, because spruce is my favorite wood. So we'll turn this on. I actually want to see, does this waste bone meal while it's not working? Now, I could do the automatic hold thing here, which I think is F3 and T. Is there a reason why you built the... I'll turn off the sound for you because this is probably loud. But I hate talking without my headphones on. They keep denying it, and this is the first load I had canceled. Oh my goodness. Is there a reason why you built the farm in the desert? I built the farms in the desert because the farms in the desert's flat. So I don't have to do a lot of tree cutting to do this. It's pretty much a flat canvas. Sand is easy to remove. So when I need a flat area, even though the desert's relatively flat, I don't have to worry. It just is flat. All I gotta do is just build my stuff. And plus, the sand is pretty clean looking. I can put torches down pretty easily. That's the reason why I did it this way. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, another area that I could build it in was a terracotta biome, because that's flat and has no trees. It's not flat, sorry. But the terracotta biome has too many hills. But this is just, I mean, it's flat. I mean, I did a lot of terrain work. Not gonna lie, let's get out of this. Let's turn this off. Let's see how much trees we got. Look at all this wood we got. Look at all this wood we got. I think there's a chest on this side. No, there isn't. But look at this. We got all this wood. Look at that, Liam. Wow, we are rich. We don't need the I mean, I keep a stack of saplings. I don't think I need any more than that. But look at that. Perfect. Like what? We were sitting there for less than 5 minutes and we got nearly 9 stacks of wood. We'll never have to worry about that. Okay. We're just trying to catch up on today's stream and do stuff. Another thing that I wanted to do was make a better sugarcane farm. The sugarcane farm works, but it's pretty trash. My redstone box is here. Thankfully, Meep was correct on that. So what I'm planning on doing is... I don't know. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not terribly bad either. I think maybe I could... Because I AFK'd here for 8 hours and I got like 1 stack of things, so it's not great. I'm not trying to do a 0-click one like that. That's like a 0-click. That takes a lot of big brain material. I could build another one that's exactly the same on the side. That would work. But I'm not trying to do that right now. This is so efficient that I haven't even used this AFKing capacity in such a long time. I have so much... I mean, see, look at it works from even here. Like, I have so many arrows. Like, I don't even know what to do with these arrows. There's, like... I don't know. I need to have them despawn. And by the way, why is this not working anymore? There was, like... I remember being able to just hold, like, Q, like, Control and Q, and just go across. And it would just work. Maybe it's Shift and Q? No, it's not Shift and Q. It's not Control and Q. But there was a way you could just go like... Brr, 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 and drop all this stuff on the ground. I mean, I guess this is still pretty quick. But we need to clean out some of these chests that are on the top because I don't even know what to do. Gunpowder is very valuable, so I'm not going to do that here. But the arrows, I have really no use for arrows. So we'll just drop some of those. And look at it's also a redstone farm because witches do come in here. So you do get redstone potions, dust, and all that stuff too. And then this is our bee farm. Look at how many honeycombs we have. Holy crap. And some of the honeycombs are not even getting picked up. Why are they not getting picked up? The cart is moving. I don't know why that's not getting picked up, but that's fine. So, ender chests are a good way to move materials from one place to another without your chest boat. The ender chest is, the best way to define this is, I would call this the internet. I've always called it the internet. And by the way, there's that anvil I was looking for. The ender chest would be defined as the internet. It also would be defined as a bank. Anything you put inside of the ender chest will never disappear. This is the only person that can access your ender chest. I mean, you probably know this, but I like explaining it because it's such a cool concept. Anything you put inside the ender chest, only you can access, and it will never disappear. And nothing, even if you had only one ender chest in the world and you accidentally broke it, your stuff will always be wherever you put your ender chest down, no matter what. And yes, you can put shulker boxes inside your ender chest. So in theory, you can move millions of items, because I like to keep my redstone box in there and I like to keep my valuable box in here. My valuable box is extra elytras, rockets, boots, and this stuff, just in case if I needed to get some materials real quick and I wasn't by my house, I can grab that. There's no diamonds in there right now, and I actually don't know why I don't have diamonds in there, but I don't. But that's in there. Redstone box. I have an empty shulker box, and just random other things in your tools. These things, those all could be put in all their shulker boxes, but I use these so often I kind of want to access them quickly, so I don't do that. But yeah, the ender chest, greatest thing of all time. I think this is probably by far the greatest invention Minecraft's ever done. Before, I don't think there was silk touch in the game, so you broke it, it was gone forever. So you had to keep building new ones, so it really valued you about placing them. But then they gave you silk touch, and then you could just pick them up whenever the hell you wanted. And here are, like, look at this. This is going to go forever. So yeah, that's why they're there. I would highly recommend throwing all your valuable stuff in here if you're playing on a multiplayer server. I don't trust anybody in multiplayer servers. I don't trust anybody, really. Throw all your valuable stuff in there, because when you leave, it'll come back, it'll be there. Now, the reason why I do it that way is because sometimes people will make Minecraft traps. So if you log out here, like you quit the game here, obviously your player disappears and you keep all your stuff. But people might make a trap for you and you might die and you might lose your stuff. I played on a lot of faction servers back in the day. That happened all the time. It was annoying. So I just throw all my stuff in the ender chest every single time, no matter what. Because it never disappears. No one can ever get it, except for yourself. And I would just throw all my stuff in there, throw all my sugar boxes in there, throw all that in there, make sure everything's safe, perfectly safe. Perfect. Next. Okay, we're kind of catching up on stuff. The tree farm works. These farms work. They all work. No issues on the farms. We did a little bit of labeling in the nether. We could do more sorting, which might be an idea to clean out my shulker boxes. I also wanted, like I said, I want to actually put in my coral stuff. Even though I'm not going to use coral that often, I'm finally at the point of... what's it called? I'm at the point of auto sorting where I really don't know what else to start sorting at this point. I don't know how to explain that. So we're going to grab our bruh blocks. Hopefully we have enough of them. We need item frames too. So actually, let's go try and find some... let's go and try and find some, what's it called? Cows. Let's go try to find some cows, and we might have villagers that trade for item frames. I could be wrong, though. You mean they knew where you were going to spawn in? Yeah, so there was this faction server years ago. There's a couple of them. I can't even remember the names now. But faction servers are PvP worlds. It's hard to explain because they were really popular and then they became not popular. Then they became popular again, they were popular. But for example, a faction world is you and your buddies, for example, me, you, Zach, would come in and we make a faction, like a clan. We'll call it the Fredlings clan, right? And in that world, we have 3 people, so that would mean we would get 3 power. So 3 power would allow us to claim 3 chunks of land. And forgot how you do that in Minecraft to see the chunks. Here we go. So F3G, you can see this in Java. You see this yellow box? That's a chunk. So you would get 3 chunks. We could claim 3 chunks of land. They don't have to be next to each other. They could be wherever they want. And we could do whatever we wanted inside this base without anybody messing with it. No one could build in there. No one could delete stuff in there. No one could open your chest in there. Nothing could happen. But if, for some reason, I died, you died, Liam died, or Zach died, if we somehow died, we would lose a power. Now that means one of our chunks, it doesn't matter which one of them, one of our chunks is now available for the public to claim or take. They don't have to claim it. So, you have to be up to date and you have to be up to speed. The only way that I remember getting power real quickly was by killing other people. If you killed another person, you got 2 power, so you could keep getting more power and it keep going up and down. So it's just this common thing. But the issue is, Liam, is if you built a base above ground, people would know where you're at. And yeah, no one can go into your base, but people could get into your base differently. People would make TNT cannons, and TNT cannons shoot TNT as they clearly sound. And if you had a base, for example, like Governor Loin here, me, Liam, and Zach would come over on this side, make a TNT cannon, shoot over here, explode a hole into your base, and then when we found a chest, we would stop shooting. We would find a chest, shoot 1 TNT over it, would blow up the chest. All the contents of your chest would explode all over the ground. You would pick them up and put all that stuff into your inventory. So you could steal. That's the whole point of the game. There was never really a solid idea or a solid plan. There's ways you could prevent that. You could make an obsidian house. You could put water around your house. You could do a bunch of things. But I think nowadays you can shoot sand at each other, so you could actually get rid of the water and still explode it. And just because you have water around your base doesn't mean anything, because you can use ender pearls. You could throw ender pearls at a person's base, and you can glitch yourself into the base. And you could, like, get all their stuff. Because I feel like maybe you could open chests without claiming the land. But obviously, you had to kill them. If you wanted to... There was a power ranking system, as you clearly can see. If me and our base had 3 power, and Meep and Simon had 2 power, they could not take us over. But if Simon had 4 people in his group and we had 3... They couldn't take our whole base, but they could claim 1 chunk of it because they have an additional power, and plus they're higher in the ranking system. So I think it might cost them 2 or something like that. Maybe they needed 5 people and we had 3. So you have to do sneaky deaky things, and a lot of ways that we used to do it back in the day is we would glitch and cheat and stuff. I'm just going to say it straight up. We would get bedrock. You could build bedrock bases. You could build spawn points in. So you didn't need a door. You could teleport to your friends. You could make a set of spawn point and spawn into your house. Not all the time we had bedrock, but I would make obsidian bases all the way at the bottom of the world. Have a bedrock floor, make an obsidian wall. Make like it's 6 thick so that no one could get in. And have like a really small base. Put water around it, put lava around it. I would allow glitching when people would glitch with ender pearls. I would let them glitch into the base. If they glitched into the base, they would drop and fall into a pit trap and die and lose all their stuff. By the way, once you got into somebody's base and you didn't claim it, you could not teleport away. So you had to be pretty fair. You would have to have your friend TP you out. So not everyone could go in. It was like a very complicated battle game. And you say it's almost a complicated D&D. I wouldn't call it D&D, but It's just like it's like a I don't know how you explain it. It's like a gang wars thing. All right. We didn't find any cows or anything like that. I don't know if we have any like leather workers. We have book guys, but I really want to make more item frames so that we can start sorting these other blocks. For example, all of our coral. So I'm going to look a little bit farther. I should have a cow thing. Don't I have a cow thing? I might actually need some wheat. I might have wheat stored over here. There is cows. Okay, thank goodness I had like a cow farm. But yeah, it's really fun. I would say the factions would be the equivalent of playing a Rust or what's it called? Ark Survival. Ark Survival would be the exact same thing. Now, Zach plays on a server by himself, so he doesn't have to deal with that. But if you dealt with that on your own, like how Zach explained it with us when we were streaming and stuff, yeah, that shit is very, like, stressful. You need people to sitting on the server 24 hours a day. You gotta make sure that the people who are in your faction are good. You have to make sure that you are constantly grinding, getting diamonds, because there was no netherite at this time. You gotta make sure that all of this stuff is going. Making traps, making more TNT, buying cool items in the shop, because there was of course a shop. It was very fun, very stressful at the same time too. Don't ever spend any time making anything look pretty in a faction server. There was one time I joined a faction server and I was a moderator or something in there, and I made this huge base that looked really nice out of wood. It took me a lot of time. I built it in creative mode. Like, it was weird because you could build, like, this server I just was fucked. I paid this guy $20 on PayPal. My dad did it through his phone. He thought it was sketch. I think he was right to think it was sketch. He didn't rob me though, because I knew the guy through the internet. But I made this cool little thing, and they tried to recover the building, but they couldn't because there was no picture of it. But it was this cool little like hall thing. They like deleted the whole thing. Like, they deleted the whole thing. It wasn't claimed or anything like that. It was built in creative mode. That was my bad. I also remember crying on that server, and I remember getting mad. I would dedicate so much time on this server. I would come home every single day and play from like 4 p.m. to 10 o'clock, 5 days a week. And on the weekends, I'd play longer. And I would play every day. And the moderators wouldn't be on. The main moderators, I was like a sub-moderator or something like that. And they deleted me as a moderator. And they said I wasn't playing on the server enough. And I was like, literally, I'm on the server every single day. You haven't been on here this long. They restored my moderator things, but they kept doing that over and over. And I think they had beef with me at some point. And I don't remember what the beef was. Maybe I was a hell of an annoying kid. I mean, I understand that. But I was pretty sad. But I remember spending a lot of time on that game. It was really fun. I can't even remember. See, that's what the saddest thing is. I don't even remember what the game was called, what the server was. I remember I was the Obsidian tier because I spent $20 in the past so I can get creative mode. I had the guy on Skype, and I might still have him on Skype downstairs. It was fun. It was a really good thing, and I remember having a lot of time on that world. Me and my cousin AJ played. By the way, here's the glass. We'll get Optifine here one of these days. I mean months. So you could see this a lot easier, but this is a lot easier to see overall. But yeah, that was really fun. I spent a lot of time on that world. It was a lot of stress. There was other stuff too. There was a creative only world. There was a build in your own little plot world. There was faction worlds. There was survival only worlds. There was the factions was freaking broke. It was, honestly, if you look at it, the faction world was completely broken because you could go in creative mode. Why? This row is the only one that has 2 in it. You could go in creative mode and use creative in a world if you were it was pay to win. If you were a certain level, you can go in creative mode and you can just do whatever you wanted in your faction world. To an extent, there was a limit, but I remember that. Okay, this is called Bruh. And I named these blocks a certain way because I could place these blocks in for cheap, and I won't mess up the sorting order, and other stuff wouldn't be able to get sorted through. All right, but what I want to do is I want to sort all my corals and the colors. And I don't know if I want them all next to each other or not. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll do it that way. So we'll grab our bubble coral. We'll grab our bubble coral, this one. Then we'll grab our fan coral. And I think there's only 3. Okay, so we'll go purple, and then we'll go pink. Fan coral. Brain coral. Okay, so there is a brain coral. Do I have brain coral here? I do not have brain coral. Where do I own purple brain coral? I might not own purple brain coral, and with that being said, that could be an issue because then I can't sort it. But I don't know how much coral I'm going to really be using in this world. So I guess that could be a problem later I can sort out. Okay, so the next one I want to do is red, fire coral. We'll go brain. See, look at this. This is fire coral. Yeah, so maybe it's bubble coral for this one. This is a fire coral. Then we go this one, fan coral, and then yellow coral, and then we'll go with this one here, and then fan coral. And then we have blue coral, which will go next to that. So blue coral, which we'll use this, and then fan coral, and I think there's only 5 in the game. So 5 times 3 is 15. I hope there's 15 here. So let's sort this out, Liam, and let's try to get this together. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So what we got to do is we got to throw the bubble coral in here, and then we'll sort that across. And then we'll throw this in here, sort this across, sort this here, sort this across. And I want to take 1 out of each. Oh, no. Oh, no. One of those went through the system. Oh, no, it went into the chest. Okay, perfect. It's not going to be that bad. Okay, so now that those are all sorted, I want to keep one of them so I can put them in the item frame. That's the reason why. So next was pink, right? So we'll go put pink in here, and we'll keep 1 in our inventory. And then what did I do? I went the tall one after that. So put a tall one in here. And then I went the fan coral like this. And then I wanted to do red. I don't know why I'm doing this like backwards. Red should be going like this. And then I wanted to do yellow. Then fan coral. And then blue. Like so. So now, thankfully, we have enough here. And we should be able to... Oh, no. I missed one. Okay. This one has a dirt in it. Okay, no, that just had a random dirt in it. Oh, because I was mining off the walls. That makes sense. All right, so now we should be able to sort all this. We got to move our auto sorter back now because this machine is now officially obsolete. So what I will do is I will break this so that none of this stuff goes together and accidentally falls in. I hope it doesn't fall in. I mean, I won't be too devastated if it does, because it just will get sorted through. Because I do want to keep this sorting thing going. Bloop! All right, perfect. And then let's make our sorter again. And I don't know if I could sort chest next to chest. I don't think that's how that works. But I have something else in mind. So, oh goodness me, Claude, what are you doing? All right, okay, before I get too far and down this route. Oh, I can't see it from here. Shoot. All right, well, I guess what I could do is I can wait for the coral to go through, and then I can place the items in there. All right, let's not mess this up this time. Okay, perfect. We're going to land here. So this is the chest that we could start sorting through. So we'll feed this into here. And then we'll put a double chest on here like so. And we'll feed this into here. Put a double chest here. Put a double chest here. And then put a double chest here. Put a double chest here. Crazy Dex! Crazy Dex! Crazy Dex! Thanks for coming out to the live stream. How are you doing today, big fella? All right, perfect. So now we should be able to sort all these things together. I hope I can, like, grab... Okay, so let's grab all our coral. Oh, what we could do, too, is we can also sort our kelp. Shoot! I shouldn't have built that thing. Ah, dang it. All right. Well, I'm not moving it. Well, I'll move it. Screw it. We'll move it. We won't be lazy. We'll sort kelp next to this. And unfortunately, we're going to have to... we're going to have to move this over by one. Wait, what? 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 Hold on. I put that in the wrong chest. Shoot! Okay. Well, thankfully, we had one more left in our inventory here. I was supposed to put it up here. Goodness me. Maybe that's why I couldn't see this stuff. That makes sense. All right. Let's sort the blocks now before I forget. So this is bubble coral. Bubble coral goes here. And then it's the fan one, the big one. Then the fan, sorry. Then the next one is pink. And then we'll go brain coral. And then it's the fan. I don't have a fan one in my inventory, but I get finesse one from here. And then this one is red. And then it goes fire coral. And then it goes the fan coral. And then it goes yellow. And then it goes horn. And then it goes this one. And then it goes blue. And then it goes tube coral. And then it goes fan. And then this is kelp. All right, so what we need to do is we need to move this over one more. I spoke a little bit too soon. And the reason why I'm not putting it down here is because if I put it down here, it's going to start sorting some other random stuff. And I really don't want that to happen right now. I also really don't want that to go through. So we'll just break that chest there and we'll go up. And I built it this way so it's actually be a little easier to take apart. I should be like Jesty and say... Why are you doing it the hard way, LOL? What are you talking about the hard way? This is the easy way. All you do is you throw your stuff in this chest and it just works. It's sorted. No thinking. No big brain activities needed or required. Hey, yo. Crazy text. Oh my god, that scared me. I'm good. Good. I hope you're good. Right now, we're just doing some sorting. We're doing some of the random stuff. If you missed the last stream... We built this a beautiful thing down here, Crazy Dex, is an aquarium here in our world, and we filled it up with more species. But this is an underwater aquarium, and when we get Optifine reinstalled, it'll look a lot better. And once we get some nautical shells, we'll be able to swim down here longer. But yeah, this is our little underwater aquarium. We stole this from Justy Realm thing. And I realized that the corals can actually be mixed and matched with the colors. So blue, pink, I mean, every color can grow on one. I saw that even earlier today. 5 colors can grow on one. I didn't do that. Each coral has their own set of colors. Maybe we'll go back and fix that one day. I don't know. But that is something we will figure out later. There's that other hopper I was looking for, and I want to make sure that none of them got stuck in this chest. Also, I want to make sure that at some point I have these silos go super deep so that I can sort every block in the game. But also the goal is to have 2 rows of sets of blocks going up like this, and then when we get up to the crazier items in the game that I don't have a lot of, for example, Crimson Fungus, like I'm not going to have a lot of that. Or like... Oh, maybe I should sort sea pickles too while we're here. We're already here in the water thing, so let's sort sea pickles too. We have 2 more slots that I could sort. Yeah, I have 2 more slots. I can do sea pickles, and maybe I will sort. Maybe I should sort a fish or lily pads. Let's do lily pads. That's waterish. I mean, there is swamp stuff now, but that'll at least give us a nice solid base. Should have grabbed more of them. Gosh dang it. Okay. Oh, there's another. Grab this. I knew I was missing one. Okay, we'll sort lily pads and sea pickles. That should be perfectly fine. And then we can throw all of that stuff in there, and it'll get sorted through, and we'll never have to worry about those items ever again unless they make some sort of crazy update that messes up everything. Very cool aquarium. Thank you. Appreciate it. Took us a little bit of time. A little bit of time to do that. Okay, let's grab this kelp here. Bloop. And we'll throw the kelp in there, and that'll get sorted through. And then we need to say 1 lily pad. But I actually want to do the sea pickles first. Throw the sea pickles in, and then we'll do the lily pads here. Perfect. And then we'll throw these in. And now those are sorted, and we'll never have to worry about them ever again. At least those items. I hope that's all the variations of that. We will find out later on. If it isn't, then we are SOL. Shoot out of luck. And nothing should spawn on chests last time I checked in Minecraft. Oh, no. Don't fall to the floor. Don't fall to the floor! I fell to the floor. Oh, my goodness. Why did I do that again? That one almost fell to the floor. All right. And then let's grab all of our stuff, shall we? Okay, so we can grab all this stuff here. Bloop, 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 bloop. And this is the last row of stuff that I will be able to... by the way, where did those blocks go? Those, I thought I messed one of these up. That's actually scary. I dropped in bruh blocks and they got sorted through. Maybe they didn't get sorted through. Maybe I'm just crazy. But I think I sorted them through wrong. And I am going to have to OCD check here because if one of these has a bruh block, if these are not all single ones here, this could really mess up our machine and start breaking stuff. So I do want to take a little check, and I think we're good. But as you see, look, we have sponges here that can get sorted through. We don't have enough sponges. We don't have enough sea lanterns that can get sorted through, so they're not going in, or we're just shy of 1 dark prismarine. Bricks, we don't have a lot of. These items, one of these, I only have a single one of them, and it might be this one, a small andesite bud. But yeah, I just want to get that stuff sorted through. All right, so all we got to do is we just throw all of our items in here, except for the bruh blocks. Don't throw those in there because that'll completely break our machine. And all of this stuff will get sorted, plus any of the other stuff that I throw in there. So maybe this is a good time to do a general a general sort. I actually want to put that up there. I haven't done a general sort in a while. A general sort is what I define as grab all of your stuff, throw it in there, and if it sorts, then you obviously have capacity for it. And if it doesn't sort, then you don't have capacity for it, and you should continue going. And I know most of this stuff is just going to get really just rounded through again. But I just want to, kind of throw it in there and just get this stuff rolling. Rolling. Bubble coral? What the frick? Aren't I sorting bubble coral? Hold on, French toast. What is going on? Brain coral. Why is this not getting sorted through? Okay, it is getting sorted through. I actually don't know what's going on with that. Okay, that's... Oh, maybe it's coming down from... Maybe that's coming from a chest that I already had stuff in. That just was scaring the bling blowing out of me. Don't put the brub blocks in there. 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 This looks too complicated. An auto sorter? It might look too complicated, but it's actually really simple in the mechanics. I can show you how it's done. So here's the back of it. All you really need is this configuration. Like this. You put a comparator here, 2 redstone dust, 3rd redstone dust on a lower level, a 0 tick here, or a 1 tick technically repeater goes into a redstone torch. You put in the item you want to be sorted here. It'll sort up to 41 blocks, which is the maximum. So if you put in over 41 blocks, it'll start getting sorted. And then you need to find any block in the game. It could be literally any block in the game. And you put it over here. You put 4 blocks, so it just locks in that trade at this. And it sorts through. Why did I use netherite? Or I'm sorry, why did I use netherrack? Netherrack is a cheap block I can get a lot of. And I could have just used base netherrack. But the reason why I didn't use base netherrack is because if I want to sort base netherrack, and if I put netherrack in there, it'll sort these up and it'll break the machine. And it'll mess everything up. So I only sort with the brub blocks. Liam says you probably need a staircase to get up there. And I've been lazily not doing that, but you are not wrong. I'm going to use ladders because this actually perfectly aligns with the wall. And this is what I was eventually going to have. And in one day I will have, well, we're going to have to start the next level at some point here in the future. Because we're going to have another row on top of it with more blocks, and we're going to need actually a walking path across so that I can go across and grab any of the additional items I have. I don't think this could sort every block in Minecraft, but it will get me, or with this configuration, I mean, in theory, I can just keep going up and it will be able to sort everything in Minecraft. But for now, this is more than adequate, and I don't want to do anything else. Okay, we're going to start from the top and go down from here because I want to just clear this out. And look at this, nether warts, we have all this other stuff. I just want to kind of get it going. And I know. Some of this stuff is going to get resorted through by the time I'm already down at the bottom again. But I just want to do this for the principle. Obviously, we have a lot of stained glass and that sort of stuff. But I just want to clear this all up, so everything at least gets stacked together pretty nicely. And we don't have to worry about it. And the ones that are at the bottom, crazy decks, those ones are at the bottom because I actually want to be able to extend these storages down. These are the blocks that I use the most in Minecraft. I use those absolutely the most, so I just want to make sure that I have the capacity to expand those if I wanted to, because obviously up here I cannot expand them. They are only going to go to 2. So once they go over 2, they're just going to be stored in a silo. Honestly, I don't really know what else to do at this point. They're just going to get stored in a silo. All right, perfect. So all the stuff is finally getting sorted through. And eventually, over the course of maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, this should all be sorted through perfectly fine. Now, there's other ways you can do this. I see other people using water to make this go across. I've seen people use piston shooters and ice to make this go across. I know this does lag the game slightly this way. Same thing with the water, but it lags this a little bit more because of how the hoppers feed it through. Because technically, we actually do not see anything moving through. But technically, in Minecraft's eyes, we see one block, one block, one block, one block. They're all getting sorted through all the way through. We're technically seeing that right now, but we don't see that. But how it works is all the stuff goes into those chests. They get sorted through. Goes into here. It checks all the capacity for all of these items. Gets to this end. Goes down, which I could have made a dropper and dropped it. But the dropper has a chance of missing. So do I want to miss? Then we have our dirt here, which the dirt goes and gets sorted lower. And then all these other blocks that I'm planning on using a lot of will get sorted through. Here are my main blocks that I use. But, you know, this is the reason why. It's because I don't want... There's another netherite ancient... There's another ancient debris that I have just sitting in a chest. I had 2 ancient debris just chilling in a chest. I can make almost another netherite ingot. That's how... Like, what are you doing, Claude? Boom. And it gets sorted all the way through, and then at the end, there's no extra storage. So they just get sorted into these silos, and I would love to have these silos go deeper, which we eventually will. And then I have this door back here to do some tedious sorting, which I really don't need anymore, because whatever, I really don't need this anymore, but I have it here. I mean, actually, there's no way to escape, I mean, except for breaking out the wall. Still looks complicated. It makes sense, though. It does look complicated. Oh, I mean, it's not super hard. You make each component by one. It looks complicated, but it's actually not. Because all you're doing is you're repeating the same thing over and 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 over again. You just make this contraption with these hoppers here. You make one row of hoppers that sort the blocks across. You make one that checks the blocks here. You have one. Yeah, after that, you have one hopper that feeds into a chest. You're done. It's not as complicated as you think. Wool, it's not as complicated as you think. It's until you do it a bunch of times. But this, I will never play Minecraft again without an auto sorter. And now we can take a look at our chest and see if any of our stuff got sorted. Yep, see some of this stuff is getting sorted already. All we got to do is really just sit here and wait. And the rest of the stuff will go through. But we have a lot of stuff right now going through, like these perseverance shards and those other little fancy things. Okay, we have 9 more minutes till Zach Daily Game Stream, and I really want to see him stream. I want to take a look and see what we, some of these things that do not have any items in the frames. I want to see if I have anything now. Okay, so this is some sort of netherite item. We have netherite brick wall. I have none. So netherite brick wall, what about this? This is a chiseled netherite bricks. Okay. Netherite brick wall and a netherite chiseled bricks. This I only have... Oh, look at this. A large amnestite. I actually do have a couple extra ones of those. So we put this in here. Bloop. Chiseled bricks and netherite. What about these? I think everything is sorted now. I think everything has an item on it. All right, perfect. All right, we definitely have netherite bricks. I even made bricks here. Here we go. Netherite brick. So we need a netherite brick wall and a netherite brick chiseled. So here's a chiseled one. Make one of those. And then make a brick. And now we'll be able to sort. Well, I mean, we're already able to sort them. So don't think I wasn't able to sort them. But I can have them in the item frame, and that would just save my life. Oh, by the way, this is what it looks like, Crazy Dex. It's a wither skeleton skull and a netherite brick. That's what it is. And I think you can only craft these. I don't think you can make, or I don't think you'll find those. So you have those, and then a netherite brick wall. And ta-da! And now, now, instead of throwing it in a chest, boom, it'll get sorted through. There's a lot of junk here, so a lot of this stuff will probably get sorted through. The glass, unfortunately, it only sorts regular glass, then it sorts stained glass. It's pulling from these. So we're going to leave this open. Let's save and quit and come back, and I'll leave this open when Zach Daily Game streams here in a second. So I really want to see his stream. So let's turn off the sound here. We'll let that sort through. And I'll put myself in the little safe box. I have a safe box over here. Never heard of netherite chiseled brick. Don't all chiseled bricks have some sort of form of mob on them? Maybe they do. I actually have no idea. I actually have no idea. Maybe they do. Well, that's all the time that I have here for today's live stream. I want to thank Crazy Dex and Liam for coming out to the end. And I want to give shout out to Liam for coming out with a crazy Dex donation the other day. I want to thank our Patreon supporters as well for making these streams possible for both here on Claude's History Course and Claude's from Chicago. I said that backwards, but I think you guys understand what I mean. Crazy Dex, thank you so much for coming out. Liam, thank you so much for coming out. We'll be live streaming at 12 noon. Tomorrow will be an early stream. Hopefully it's 12 noon, if it's maybe a little bit later. I have to work later. And Saturday, there will not be a stream because I will be going to the zoo with my friends. And it will be fun. Sunday, we'll be back. Got to make up some makeup streams. We have 3 streams to make up. Now 2 streams to make up. Because today is Thursday. Yeah, we have 2 streams to make up. And it will be 3. Because for Saturday I won't be able to stream. So we'll be back in the same loop. Thank you so much for watching today, Friendlings. Remember, a real Friendling makes your own luck, and a real Friendling will watch Jack Daily Game stream in 5 minutes. Peer pressure. Peer pressure can be positive, negative. Bye. That'll be all sorted through. Bye. Yeah, it'll all be sorted through by the time you guys get back.